Just that time of night. Rainy's even out. Oh yeah, and focus. Holy crap. Ty's still here. Waiting for those two to come and go pee. And there's the moon again. And clear skies. Even some stars. Kind of surprised because it's supposed to rain like hell tomorrow. I did make it out and smoked a few gophers this evening till I ran out of burning sulfur. Waste oil, oil barrel, a lot of buckets for dumping oil into, and behind all that is where my bucket of sulfur is. So I gotta dig for it tomorrow. But I think I smoked 6. It's a lot more to go. And Ty's here because Becky wanted her to help her deal with the office upstairs. And they brought God knows how much paperwork downstairs to go through. So that is what we did this evening. We finished that about an hour ago and it's past my bedtime. So give these guys a chance to actually go potty and maybe they'll make it through the night. I think Becky said she took them out at 1 or 1:30 this morning. And they made it till I let them out at 5:30. So I'm good with that. Gonna guess maybe he just peed over here the way he was stepping out of there, so I'm gonna make him go back in so I can go to bed. Well, here they all are. Yes, I'm talking about you guys. Ty decided yesterday we were gonna put a bale up here, so I did. That's an oat bale. I actually had a little green to it, but I like to feed grain. I like to put the grain in the top section or two, however much it takes. Yeah. Last night I fed from, there's a 2x4 upright between those two poles. I fed from there down, which I guess helps keep them away from the slickery spot up here. So, give these ladies their breakfast, and they've decided they don't want to run down to the other end of the barn when I come in to give them breakfast and I tell them good morning. So they're getting better. And as you saw, they were right up here next to me. Granted, I am standing 4.5 feet above them. But, no, most of them are in here eating, but yeah. And I was hoping to be stealth enough. I had one cow right here. Had 3 down there at the lockups. So I just took the scoop and gave them a little bit. But I think somebody over here was telling everybody, you're late, you're late, you're late. Because they have been coming running in out of the fog. So, yeah. We got one walking. Now she's going to run. That red tag girl. Well, give it another minute or two here. I don't want to feed the whole feeder and have only half of them up here. Guess what? It's still foggy.
Guess what
We ended up going to Sherwood Home Depot to get stuff I needed. I'll show you this place. It's always been overgrown. They clean it up every few years, and this time they cleaned it up way better. Used to be 2 John Deere 95H combines parked out there too. I don't know where they went, but there is, looks like maybe a D. John Deere D out there, maybe a AR or an R, I don't know.
AR-15.
But anyway, just thought I'd show you we're cruising.
It was a quick trip.
Yeah, Becky says it's nicer at the Sherwood Home Depot. It is, because I mean it's the only thing in the parking lot, and there's nobody in there compared to Hillsboro. It's amazing.
I do like it better.
But
the people are friendlier at Hillsboro.
Yeah.
That work there.
Of course, we tried to go out the desk there where you go pick your stuff up at, and the gal wouldn't let us check out there. We're at Hillsboro, we always check out at that one. So we had to go all the way to the other end of the store.
At least we didn't have to do self-checkout.
Yeah, at least we didn't do self-checkout.
Of course, maybe I would have got my pay for free then.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing people.
So, anyway, she got some paint for the office.
We'll do before and after at the office.
Apparently, I gotta go upstairs and show you what it looks like when we get home.
Everything's out of it, the carpet's out of it. And I think I do have a picture on my phone, so I can show you a picture of what it looked like before we even started while his mom was still.
Oh, I've done some video up there somewhere. There's a little bit showing the mess that was there after Typhoon Becky and Tornado Ty hit it.
We got a hell of a lot done yesterday.
But anyway,
we're sore and tired today.
Got me some concrete anchors so we can get the TV up on the wall like it's supposed to be.
Get stuff cleaned out in that corner.
And I can get the chair rail fastened the rest of the way in our bedroom so I can mount the little lights on it.
Which will be so much nicer.
I mean, I could probably get by with mounting a light on my side of the bed because, I mean, it is nailed into a nailer strip 4 feet apart. But on Becky's side of the bed, the middle nailer strip didn't go high enough from the floor underneath the window. So there's 8 feet between where it's nailed. It's toe nailed in the corner to the stud that's in the corner on the bathroom wall, and then nailed to the nailer that's at the other end of the board. So that wouldn't hold her lamp very well.
Get that taken care of.
So,
get some minor things done that we haven't done. Finished up some stuff.
What I haven't told Becky is
what?
She's going to have a bunch of concrete dust inside her part of the bed.
I just put clean sheets.
Because I got to drill holes there. And, you know, it's not my fault she got the bed against the wall.
You can pull the bed out.
She thinks I can do these things. I got to pull it out quite a ways because I'm not going to climb over the bed to get into it. But anyway, and here we are. This is Shoals. This is the light at Shoals, and that is Petrich's General Store.
It burnt down once.
The old one burnt down 20 years ago, I guess.
Something like that.
It took them forever to get the county to let them build the new one. The old one was well over 100 years old.
All these people driving that fog with no headlights. People behind me in the black car. People in front of me in the white car.
Yeah, white car with no headlights.
Black car with no headlights.
The only white vehicle we've seen with headlights on was a Chevy S10 with a trailer pulling with like 3 sheets at 2 or 2.5 inch styrofoam insulation, and he was taking it back to the Sherwood Home Depot.
I identify as a white car with my headlights on though.
Yeah, got a white car too.
I identify as a white car.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, if I stop now, I'll have room on this video to show you what her entire up to. I was really hoping to go smoke some gophers again today, but when it's this foggy, it's kind of really sticky and icky. And this is our rain we're supposed to have, I guess.
It looks like it's good.
She's sweaty, she said.
I'm gonna open
That's a fucking understatement.
I'm gonna open the screen door, Ty.
Anyway, I know I at least showed it from
You better hope some hummingbird's not coming in.
out here once or twice. The yellow's gonna be gone. It's all gonna be white. And Becky hasn't figured out where she's putting her desk yet.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did.
She was gonna put it there, then last thing she's talking about over
That's
here.
gonna be over there.
Apparently over here.
Mine's on the wall line.
Mom's old desk, Ty is gonna put on that wall, I guess. So that's what's happening in
And
here.
we're gonna have
I gotta
5
take these
cabinets in there.
doors off here yet, because
I tried. You're
Okay.
going to use a screw gun and a wobble.
a wobble. Good luck. So anyway, there's your before. Maybe get the after later. And Becky got a different light for there.
I got it right here. If you want to see.
Gonna try it because it might be what we put in the kitchen downstairs.
It's 1 inch wide, 4 feet long, LED. You have 3 settings of what kind of light you want: blue, white, or the yellow light. I hate yellow light.
Came
That's
from
it.
Costco, I think.
Yeah, $29 at Costco.
So we'll see what it
And this
does.
is what it, if you want to mount.
Oh wow, cool. Looks like I get to have fun again. Been a pain in the butt, but that board's up there as good as it's gonna be. Right behind the lamp, there is a bolt into the concrete. when these things swing. We had similar in the house and banks. But these use a dimmer switch off and dim. Plus the plug in, and underneath is you can plug your phone in. I got to pull the wrapper off that one yet. And I thought it'd probably be a good idea to throw a couple more in there. I'm not worried about it on this wall because there's actually nailer strips all the way across. But that one, see, there's nothing from right there to the corner. That helps hold it in tight to the wall. So there's 2 on that board, 2 on this one. I'm done in here. She thinks I'm going to get the television bracket up on the wall today, but I don't know. And yeah, that's not what I wanted to use. Online I was finding tapered head, but none of them were long enough because that's a 1x5/8 sheet of plywood behind it, plus the liquid nails, however far that space in the sheetrock out, and then the concrete. So those are 3-inch boards. And I know my cutout's off a little on that one. It walked. Luckily I happen to have plug cutter. That way I could easily countersink that so it's not sticking out. My plan is for those 2 holes, somebody will take some wood putty and fill that in, smooth it off, and stain it. It'll look like NOS later, but what the heck. And I wish she would find the remote for that thing. That way I could run the fan and turn the light off. Anyway, I'm going to go show you what Ty's been up to. Told you I'd bring you up here. She's got another coat of white to put on. Can you tell?
It's fucking streaking and it's pissing me off. That's why I'm doing this instead.
So she's taking herself a break from the white, apparently. And, you know, everything can be white. That's what I was told. Everything can be... That's not white.
I'm going through menopause. I'm not changing my damn mind, thank you.
Dang it, didn't want to focus on you. You were talking about menopause and you and all kinds of weird. So, apparently that wall's going to be blue.
And so is the closet.
And closet's not blue yet, but Ty says so's the closet. Oh, cobwebs hanging in here. Yeah, I still got to take the doors off. I'm not sure how they come off yet.
I tried,
Not
and they pissed me off.
not easy like some I've done before. So I stand up here and yell, "Echo!" and listen to it echo. I give her a bad time about not filling the holes, but she says the whiteboard's going up there, so it doesn't matter.
My desk is going to your left. The
Yeah.
whiteboard's
Yeah.
going to my right there where the holes are.
Yeah, we discussed that in the clip earlier.
You didn't get one on.
I tried to step on that. Desk there, whiteboard there, God knows what. I hope they got it figured out, because in the meantime, everything's a mess.
We have it all figured out, dude.
And I mean everything. But hey, let's see if we can get to... we can kind of see it. That was Mom's desk. That's one Ty's going to use. Chair hole on the other side with a drawer and then 2 drawers. And that panel slides back and forth and there's shelves on this side. Pretty nice, really. Old, obviously. Well, all the heifer calves have no issue getting grain. You can see them over their mothers. The cows seem to think they get grained at night. They do not. And look at this. That's Dancer's kid, I think. No, that's maybe one of the twins. The other one's the end one there, just walked in there. So almost all the steers are partaking in grain now. Instead of between 3 and 5 of them not. Pups are up there in the outside pen being upset because they're locked in there and I came down to feed. And that hose that Ty was trying to find for that trough the other day, I found it yesterday. It's laying right there. And our fog finally lifted this afternoon. don't look bad that way. But that's some black shit coming. I just checked my weather app and we're like 60% chance of rain right now. 8 o'clock tonight, supposed to be 100%. And the wind's picked up in the last 20 minutes. So I'm going to say it might do something. It kind of feels like it might. Kind of like to the point where I'd like to go out and smoke some gophers, but I don't want to get caught out there in a downpour either. So, poor cows, especially that one. That's Dancer. See, she just looks like she's starving to death. It took her a minute to get her head out of the feeder in here so she could go see if there's going to be any grain. Anyway, Red Van's going to help me get the bulls and the steers fed. And then I'm going to put a video up. So, and that work they're doing in the office, Becky told me last night they were going to get that all done today, all painted, and I could put the new light in there as soon as the paint in the ceiling was dry. They haven't touched the ceiling yet. I guess that means my tomorrow will be screwed up. What do you think, boys? Huh? What do you think? Yeah? I sure hope they're big enough. Well, they're whatever they are, that's what it is. You know, everything happened and I just totally spaced bumping their grain up a while back. To look at them, they look finished. I haven't jumped in there and grabbed a hold of one, but you watch them move, you can see it. He is for sure. He is. Yeah, that one and that one are pretty decent. That one might be the only one with a thin finish, but they'll all make good food for somebody. Ty, tell us about that paint your mother got today.
They didn't put actual color into it, so it was just a fucking primer. So I guess she spent all day putting 2.5 and a part of a third coat on part of it to try to get rid of the streaks and shit to find out that it's just a fucking primer.
So, hey, I guess it needed a few layers of
So
primer.
cheers,
Though.
motherfuckers.
She's in a good mood, can you tell?
I spent all
Anyway.
day on my knees and up and down on the damn chair. At least the blue, I only have one coat left. And it's done, and it turns out fucking gorgeous. Just saying.
Why? Because the blue had something to put in it. Yeah, Becky's in there getting dinner started. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.
Snack,
Oh, sure, we're going to starve to death tonight.